welcome to yet another episode of My Story Talk Show, where we get to talk about real life situations such as love and heartbreak, friendship, and even business. Today with me, I have Mr. Michael, who is yet to introduce himself to the viewers.
All right, my name is Michael Chainda. I am a first year student at Charimbana University in the School of Vocational and Practical Skills. I am studying food science and nutrition.
All right, Mr. Michael, today our topic of discussion would be stress and fear. So to begin with, what do you understand by the term fear?
Fear is an unpleasant emotion caused by a threat of harm or pain.
Harm or pain?
Yes.
So have you ever encountered any situation that has made you encounter fear?
Yeah, there are times when you don't have control over the outcome of a certain situation. So you are just gripped with fear.
All right, so how have you handled such situations where you've come across fear?
So most of the time what I do when I don't have control over a certain situation, I'm a Christian. So I pray, and at times I'll just make myself busy. I connect with people. I begin to chat with people and to talk about just different type of issues, because I understand to say I don't have control over that situation.
Yes, so don't you think when you're presented by fear, does it lead to any sort of stress?
Yeah, very much it does, because by definition, stress is the response to our body's response to pressure. So at times when you are gripped with fear, you just begin to stress about these things because you don't have control over that situation.
Yes.
So you just begin to stress, and at the end of the day
you come across situations that lead to stress, depression, anxiety, and many more. So
sure.
How do you respond to situations that lead you into stress?
So one of the there are several things that I always do when I'm stressed. For example, I take a walk. Yeah, I listen to some good soft music. Then I also find people that I can chat with, people that can understand me, and I open up my heart to them.
Yeah,
sure.
So when we are faced with life situations, there are a lot of things we learn out of them. So when you are stressed, what do you think you've learned about you when you're being stressed?
One thing that I've learned from stress is that you become alert. Yeah, you become alert. And the other thing is that when you are stressed, instead of just focusing on the problem, you also focus on I've learned to focus on the solutions.
Yes.
Like what is workable, what is important, what is urgent. Because as you know, they say there are things that are important but not urgent, and there are things that are urgent but not important. Yes. So when I'm stressed, I always sit down and evaluate myself and see things that are important and urgent.
All right, so that's a very valid point that is brought out to us, the viewers, people watching us through our YouTube page. He said he does not mostly pay attention to the negatives of what people talk about him. So, Mr. Michael, do you think stress is a result of fear?
Yeah, stress is as a result of fear, because like I said in the first place, you have a situation and you don't have control over it.
Yes.
So because of that fear, you begin to ask yourself questions. What am I going to do? And so on and so forth. So you stress will just come in and it will begin to push you now, and this is where now you begin to lose focus. You begin to isolate yourself from people because you're just mostly thinking about what is happening to you, and without realizing that situation, you don't have control over it. Now instead of focusing on the solutions, you just focus on that thing. What am I going to do now?
Yeah, you think of the positives.
Yeah, the positives instead of the negatives.
Oh yeah, that's very important. So how do you think you react positively to fear?
Yeah, because I have learned that actually fear helps you to be alert of danger, and also helps you to prepare for it. So one thing that I've learned is that when you are gripped with fear, you become alert of danger, and you even prepare in advance how you are going to face that situation.
Yeah, so for our viewers, I just want you to know that fear is one of the most element issue that has deprived people success because it hinders them from making decisions that may change their lives. Let me give an example of areas such as business.
Yeah.
When you're in business, you have to come across like you have to take risks. So if you pay attention to your negatives, like you pay attention to fear, it might deprive you from attaining success.
Sure.
So what advice do you think you have for the viewers watching us live?
All right. So the advice that I can give to people that are going through fear and stress is that one thing that they should know is they should just believe in themselves, and they should know that a problem that is shared is a problem that is
solved.
So on the other hand, it's just all about accepting the situation, and after you accept to say, okay, I'm in this situation, now find ways that you can use to come out from that problem.
Yeah.
You might not have the solutions, but when you connect with people, they can advise you better, and at the end of the day, you come up with a concrete solution that is going to be workable.
Yeah, so his main point has been interacting. Do not keep something that's really bothering you to yourself. Learn to speak about it so that you can become open-minded. So thank you very much for following us. You can follow us on YouTube using the link My Story Talk Show, even on Facebook. We hope to see you next time. For now, it's bye-bye.
Yeah, I be thinking about you, baby, my lover, 'cause I'm hard over you.